Good afternoon. It's Thursday, the 17th of October. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I am player of games. But as always, it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is Real Racing 3. Now, I've got a few things to go through today. Let me just bring up the list because it's a bit of a big one. Well, actually, it's not that big. Maybe it is. So, my hope is that I can take gold above 400, and I'm going to do that by taking the Aston Martin 177 exclusive series to 50%. Take the Ford GT 2017 exclusive series to 100%. I'm going to do some racing in the V for Victory time trial, fingers crossed, and also I'll have another go at the weekly time trial as well, just to see if I can improve on the times that I've currently got. Already got a hi in the chat on the YouTube side from Alexander. Welcome, Alexander, as always. And everybody else that's watching, welcome all of you. Right, so let's get on and let me share my iPad screen. There we go. Okay, turn on the old audio. Right. So at the moment, my gold is sitting at 353. As I said, I'm not expecting to purchase any more upgrades this week or next. More on that when the next set of cars are released on Tuesday in terms of discounted upgrades. But my expectation at this moment in time is I won't be. So I'm trying to get as close to 1,000 gold by the end of next week. Not entirely sure if I can achieve that, but I don't think it's going to be a million miles away. So, first on the list, going to the exclusive series. So, actually, let me just come back out. So, at the moment, I'm sitting at 71%. Will that go up in terms of road collection? Will that go up to 72%? So, if I go into road collection, go into exclusive, and select the Aston Martin. So I did do a few races after the stream yesterday. So I'm currently sitting at 45%. So let's go in and take a look at what we've got available. Just out of interest, that I'm not going to do it, but the Formula E Hong Kong circuit afternoon in 3 laps to win it, that's actually quite hard. So I will be attempting to do that off stream, but yeah, leave that to one side. So I reckon I need at least 3 races to be in first place to take me up to 50%. So might as well start off with the speed record. And if it's the one that I think it is, what I'm going to do is not start at the finish line. I'm going to start quite a bit back from the finish line. So that I'm passing the start line at quite a speed, which effectively would be the finish line once I'd completed the lap. And therefore, I think that gives me the best chance of getting the highest possible top speed. Oh, of course, it helps if I stay on track. I'm going to start from roundabout here. There we go. I'm not going to turn brake assists on just yet, because I think there should be enough track before the next corner to achieve this goal. Oh, or maybe not. That was a disaster. I'm going to have to turn brake assists off. 197, there we go. 202, done okay. I wonder if I've got brake assist off at the moment. No, I've just turned it off. Traction control is off. Okay, that's fine. Let's put brake assists back on. So I did it, but I made an absolute mess of it, as I normally do. In case you're new to the stream, yep. And if you're not new to the stream, you know what I'm like. I would have done it anyway if I'd have done it properly. Never mind. Always best to be safe than sorry. So one race down, first has been achieved. I'm pretty close to going up a fame level. I'm suspecting I'll probably end up doing that off stream, but probably prior to tomorrow's stream. But we'll see. Still plenty of durability left. I reckon I need 2 more races to be at first to get into the 50% area. So I'm up to 47%. What am I going to do next? Let's have a look. Let's do the elimination. So I'm still in 8th. There we go, that's better. So I'm only in 5th at the moment. I'm up into 4th. Time to hunt down the cars in front. There we go. So I'm just going to go to the left of this guy because I reckon I'll get him on the turn on the outside. There we go. So I'm in 3rd. There's 5 people still in the race. It looks like I'm about to get 2nd. So I've got 2nd. 4 cars still in the race. Let's see if we can get 1st. I'm going to go on the inside this time. There we go. So I'm 1st. Worst I can finish, I think, is 3rd at this moment in time. It does look as if I've got this one in the bag. Just need to keep my concentration. So I'm 100 yards ahead. of second, and there's only second left. 10 seconds to go. I think I've won it. So that's 2 races down. There we go. Another win. That should hopefully take me up to at least 48%. Let's see if that is the case. Plenty of durability left. Skip video, 49%, 1 more victory, and that should do it. So let's have a look. I'm not going to do... I'm not going to do that one. So I'll do the Italian Grand Prix. It's 3 laps. I reckon there'll be enough left on durability to do this, and then 1 more race just to make absolutely certain. For the record, I'm not staying on track. Brake assist off. There we go. Into second. And as I get into first, I put brake assist back on. So I'm in first. Now we can do some clean driving. $100 yards ahead, already in first, 2 laps to go, albeit with a sneaky move from last place to first in that first corner. But apparently it's allowed, so, you know, not breaking any rules. What will be interesting is because of that sneaky little cheat. So 137 I did that lap on. Can I go quicker than 137 when I do this lap properly? Still comfortably ahead. Not really being caught. There we go. 500 yards ahead. Braking now so I can get around the corner. I've got 20 seconds to complete the lap and be better than lap 1. There we go. 1:28. So I was better significantly. Final lap. I'm in first. I'm 300 yards ahead of second. Made that 500 yards. I should win this cup, which should take me above 50%. So more gold coming my way, and I think it's 20 gold today. There we go. Final corner, 800 yards ahead. It's a victory. There we go. So let's have a look. So let's see if I've got over 50%, which I should have. I have actually gone under. Only by 5 miles, so we might give one of the longer races a go. There we go, 20. So gold total up to 373. Skip the video. Let's give the Porsche test track a go. I've only got opportunity to use this car once. It's only just in the red. Let's see how I get on. It's one of the better Porsche tracks. So, whoops, over to the other side. Up into 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th, 9th. Gonna go on the inside, up into 5th. Obviously, didn't hit a single car on the way around there, because I'm so dainty on my 4 wheels. So 6 laps after this and 4 cars to overtake. It's looking pretty good. And that's despite the fact the car is needing servicing. Look at that, I'm up to 3rd. I am up to 3rd on the end of the 1st lap. So I think I'll just focus on overtaking one car and being, in the slipstream of the leader, ready for lap 3. Here we go. Right on the tail. Oh. So I'm in second. As I said, I'll just get on the slipstream of first, although it looks like in this particular series there is no slipstreaming function. Just a case of overtaking first. And I think in fairness, I'll get him at the same place I did second, but hopefully I'll just be a little bit more tidier than what I was overtaking second. Here it comes. There we go. There we go. That's a lot better. So I'm in first at the end of lap 3. I've got 4 more laps to go. Even though the car needs servicing and it's 3 miles per hour slower than what it should be, it looks like I'm going to win this quite easily. So lap 4, I'm first by 50 yards. Okay, there we go. In fairness, I'm not disappearing off into the sunset. Second is staying relatively close to me. Oh, maybe not. A little bit. Oh, and I've just lost first. Not to worry. We'll get that back. Just get on the tail again. So this is lap 5. I've got 2 laps to go after this. Slow around the corner. Keep it tight. Accelerate out. On Dr. Periwinkle's tail, almost. I reckon I'll still overtake them at what appears to be one of my favourite spots for overtaking on this lap. There you go. Nice and straightforward. So I've got 2 laps to go. I just need to stay in front and not mess up like I just did on that lap. Dr. Periwinkle is catching me again, though. So it might be a fight all the way to the finish line at this rate. And that kind of makes sense if my car's a little bit under its maximum performance. So one more lap to go after this, and I'm showing as almost, but not quite, 100 yards ahead. So on the YouTube side, Mr. All the Mystery Guy says hi. Says hi, bro. Hello back. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. I hope you're having a good day, as is everybody else on the stream. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So I'm just ahead, going into the end of lap 7. So it looks like I'm going to win this, despite the fact my car is slightly below top performance. That'll do me. So that's one set. Mr. Ali, the mystery guy. I think I just did say hi to you. Although I think I might have said Mr. All the mystery guy, not Mr. Ali, the mystery guy. Hello, welcome. Yeah, there we go. So that's objective 1 in this stream. Got the car above 50% on the exclusive series for the Aston Martin 177. Mr. Ali's the mystery guy has put, thank you to have a good day. Thank you very much. And you too. Okay, so that's one task done. That car's now in servicing. We'll just leave that there. So on to the next exclusive series, which is the Ford GT 2017. I am hoping that I can take this to 100%. There are quite a few races to do. But I'll just go through why I think I can do it. There's a speed record, there's a cup, there's a head-to-head, and there's another speed record. Now, I think if I choose the order in which to do it, it should be relatively straightforward. I'm going to start with the speed record, but also in addition, I do have an engineer free to use as well. So fingers crossed, it should be relatively straightforward. Right, okay. So Alex has put, after the cup, don't rush to get repaired. Start a race for survival. With a faulty car, you can drive 12 to 14 kilometers out of the stated 10. So I think when you're talking about survival, maybe it's different. I mean, I haven't got any. I have actually done all the endurance, which I think is what you're talking about. But what I find is, Alexander, I'm not quite as good as you. So I can't do typically 12 to 14 kilometers. Oh, actually, I probably can because you're talking kilometers and I would do it in miles. And I tend to get between 8 and 10 miles. But I do find that when you're online, the endurance can be as high as 20 miles that you're competing against. So sometimes I don't get first place. So I do find it easier in terms of endurance to do that with a car out of service, but also in an offline state, i.e. the iPad is in an offline state, because then you've only got to beat 6.4 miles at worst. So that tends to be the strategy I apply on that. But I take on board what you're saying there, Alexander. Mr. Ali, the mystery guy, has got quite a few messages. Let me just read through them. He says he plays Real Racing 3. Good. Yeah, excellent. That's what I like to hear. He's asking how have I $400 million and $4 million M dollars. Okay, I can quickly go through that. So really the R dollars is because I've been playing it so long. So every time you do a race, you don't just get well, you are rewarded R dollars. And the problem with R dollars, I find, is you can only use them in limited situations. So when you're racing for a new car and you're upgrading it, yes, the first level of upgrades is R dollars, but then after that it's gold. So the reason why I've got so much R dollars is simply I can't spend it. I can't give it away. In terms of M dollars, what I try to do is make sure on a daily basis I do earn the maximum M dollars allowance that you can get on a daily basis. So you can see there, I've maxed that out for today. So I've got the 250,000 M dollars that I'm allowed to earn today. And typically, in terms of the race that I do, if I come out of road collection, again, this is all dependent on what cars you've got. But in F1, in last season, so 2023, I've got an invitational series where I've got the Ferrari upgraded to 100%. And if I go into that series, what I tend to do is in tier 20, there's a Circuit of the Americas Grand Prix, which is 20 laps. So what I tend to do is that typically earns me that one race 215,000 M dollars, and that's how I keep my M dollars as high as it is. My M dollars will drop tomorrow because there is excuse me, come all the way out. There is a limited series opening up for the Ford Puma Rally 1 Hybrid. So I will be spending some M dollars. I intend not to spend any gold, but probably will spend some M dollars. But more about that a little bit later. Right, yeah, so back to road collection. Still at 71%. Into exclusive, into the Ford GT 2017. And let's do the speed record. Now, I would imagine the fastest part of this track will be when you're coming down the mountain, effectively. So I don't need to worry about not starting at the starting behind the start line. But I don't really need to be pushing hard at all until I'm coming back down the mountain, as far as I can tell. Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's a case of blasting down here. I'm going to turn off brake assist. And let's see if I can get first place before the corner. I'm still quite a bit behind, so this might be a bit tough. There we go. I'm going to go off track. There we go. A little bit skiddy, but I'm back on. Put the old brake assist back to low. Another first, albeit not particularly neat and tidy, but that's me all over when playing this game. There we go. Mr. Ali, the mystery guy, said, "I wish I had $400 million and 4 million M dollars." Time and effort is all it takes. Time and effort. And he's asked, "Am I playing on my phone?" No, I'm playing on my iPad. So I've obviously just got AirPlay to my laptop. I had planned to actually be looking at my big screen, but there's just a little bit of a lag, so it doesn't work particularly well for me. But that's something I'll be working on in the background. So effectively, just using this as steering and then looking at the screen. But that's one for the future. So that was a first. Skip the video. I don't think I'm going to do Melbourne just yet. We'll put that to one side. I'll do the head-to-head. For those that are new joining, I like head-to-heads. I find them an easy way of getting firsts. So I reckon, fingers crossed, touch wood, I should win this relatively straightforward, even if I'm racing against another human opponent. See, I know I've already got this guy. I'll get him in the corner, go on the inside. There we go. Nice and easy. I don't even have to rush round. Now he's going to come back at me, but then when I go into this corner, I'll just fly away. There we go. Now it is the shorter track as well, so a nice quick lap, which means I don't use up too much durability. Now he's still on my tail, but I'm comfortable I can win this quite easily. I'm pulling away again, so I'm 50 yards ahead. Mr. Ali, the mystery guy, says, "I wish we could play together." Well, while you're watching, play along. That's what I would be doing. I'd be having something like this in the background and playing the old Real Racing 3. Just listening for tips, that sort of thing. That's what I would be doing. You never know. If you play one of the races, there might be a copy of me in the game as well. You know, like obviously you have human opponents in. Something to look out for, maybe. Bless, you're actually playing Real Racing 3. Very good. That's what I like to hear. So there we go. So I'm at 90%. I've only got two more sort of cups to run, and then I've got the time trial. And because the time trial, it doesn't matter in this format, just so long as you complete it. It doesn't bother me if I haven't got a fully durable car. So even if it's below durability, I'll still race it in those 3 time trials. And obviously, being a car that's at 100%, I can do as many time trials as I need to do to complete those 3. So I'll just do the speed record first, and let's just go back into servicing. I've got plenty of servicing left. So speed record on this smaller Red Bull. What am I going to do? I'm just going to start as normal. I reckon I might get a better chance if I'd have started further back, but I mean, it slows down here anyway, so maybe not. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, I was a bit worried about that one, but I've managed to do it. So that's another first. And that's the last of the non-cup events done, other than the time trials, of course. So quite happy about that. And I am now very close to achieving the next fame level. Plenty of durability left. So now I'm going to do the cup event that's left. Skip video. So tier 13, the Melbourne Cup race, which is 9 laps. So I'm just going to go around the outside. No, I'm not. Now I'm going to go down the inside. It's proving to be quite hard, actually, this one. So I'm only in 18th. There we go. 2 more cars got. Possibly a third coming up. There we go. A little bit rough. So I'm up into 10th. I'll stay back now because there's a sharp chicane coming through. And then use it to overtake the guy now. Into the inside. 2 more cars gone. I'm up into 7th. Albeit, as always with me, it's a little bit messy. So I'm into the second lap and I'm in 6th. And I've got 8 laps to go. So that should be enough. Whoops-a-daisy. Should be enough to win this quite easily. Let's have a look. Go right on his tail. Go on the inside now. There we go. A little bit cleaner. So 3 cars to overtake. At least 7 laps still to go. Oh, oh. So can I get third? Yes, I can. There we go. So I'm into third. A little bit rough, a little bit messy, but it's this. I do enjoy this track, but I'm very really clean on it. There you go. I'm back into third. Well, let's get this guy again. There we go. So up into second. Just first to overtake, 6 laps to go. Mr. Ali, the mystery guy, said, I am doing the rally event. I'll talk about that a bit later, because effectively for me, that's released tomorrow. But I will talk about that a bit later. Oops-a-daisy. So I'm still in second, and I've got 5 laps to go. And in fairness, I've not been particularly clean. That's okay. Right, I'll get him here. There we go. A little bit cleaner there. In the lead. Through what I'm calling the chicane. And now I'll start pushing away. Still got 5 laps to go, though, so it's a long old race. So at least another 5 minutes of this, I'm afraid. There we go. Dynamic in the chat says, vroom, vroom. Welcome, Dynamic. Welcome again. Thank you for joining. Although, to be fair, on this particular race, it's almost like crash. You know, that's how it is. 4 laps to go. I'm in the lead by 300 yards. It's looking good that I'm going to get a victory here. Now, this car will need servicing after this lap, but I'm not going to service it. Instead, what I'm going to do is use this car that needs servicing in the 3 time trials that are left. It's only the 3 time trials that are left to get me up to 100%. And it doesn't matter how quick you come in a time trial. It's just a case of completing it cleanly, which, in fairness, can be a challenge for me. But hopefully not today. So I'm now catching back markers. I'm not going to overtake this car until I've got through this little chicane, and now I'll get him on the inside. So I've got 2 laps to go after this, and obviously I'm now catching all the back markers, which there'll be quite a few. It does make me laugh sometimes when you go into these exclusive series and you still manage to catch back markers. Don't quite understand, but there we go. Again, just stay behind this guy going into the chicane. I'm 800 yards ahead. This is the penultimate lap. I'll get him on the inside. There we go. Oh, I didn't see that. Anyone else see that? Final lap. I'm in the lead. I'm 800 yards ahead of second. It looks like a relatively easy victory, not a particularly clean victory, though. Again, what makes me laugh is I've been pretty, unclean. And you get a clean race bonus. And despite the fact of how many cars I've hit, I'll still get a proportion of that clean race bonus. Does that make any sense? Nope. Are you bothered? Nope. What does that mean? More are dollars that I can't spend. And there we go. Oh, look at that. That is, we're up. We've gone up a fame level. Excellent. So that's more gold. 66, level 581. So I have gone above 439. And the car actually hasn't run out of durability. Mr. Ellie, the mystery guy, is asking, do I play any other games? I do. At the moment, I'm focusing on this. I actually have a Steam account, so I've got quite a number of PC games. So my favourite games are things like Portal and Portal 2, and I always pronounce it wrong. I like platform games and like working stuff out games. So things like the is it the Trine series, Trine? I think they're up to 5 now. I've only got 4 of them. But at the moment, this is in terms of the gaming that I do. This is taking up quite a lot of my time. Right, so I'm at 94%, and I've just got the time trials to do. So I'll start with the Hockenheimring, the short lap. So even though I had an engineer available for servicing, I've not had to use him. And see here, I'm not bothered about going particularly fast or setting a particularly fast lap. For me, the key is doing the lap cleanly and therefore getting the first reward, and thus taking me closer to the 100% achievement for this exclusive series. There we go. 1 down. So you didn't hear the games. Okay, so I've got a Steam account, so I'm more of a PC gamer normally. I've also got one of those Steam decks that you can just handheld Steam decks. So I tend to play games like Portal and Portal 2, the Trine series. I like games that require like puzzle solving, those sort of games. This is I find this Real Racing 3 to be kind of a casual gaming for me. So it's something I can pick up, play for half an hour, put back down. Whereas a lot of the other games, you've sort of got to be committed to it. So I do play other games, but at the moment, especially when we're doing these streams, at the moment, Real Racing 3 is taking up the time that I usually spend for playing games. So that's 1 time trial down. I've got 2 more to go. I'll skip the video. I'm at 96%. And now I've got to do the Formula E Hong Kong circuit, which is, again, another small track. There we go. Almost done. And that'll be time trial 2 completed. 1 more time trial to do. I don't tend to play multiplayer games, to be fair. I tend to play, as I say, sort of like puzzle solving games. Okay, so now the car is below its, durability, but I'm not going to service it. I've got 1 more time trial to do. It doesn't bother me the fact I'm not going to set the fastest lap. I don't anyway. So it's just the Circuit de Catalunya, the Grand Prix circuit. So if I do this without going off track or bumping the car into the barriers, I should complete 100% of this particular exclusive series. Okay, halfway around. Clean so far. Looking good to complete this exclusive series, which I think I get 40 gold once I get up to 100%. There we go. Completed. And there we go. So I'm not serviced the card just yet, just to make sure I have actually got the 100%. There we go. 40 gold. So my gold is now going back up slowly but surely. 479. Skip video. There we go. So that's it completed. I'll just put the car into servicing. So that's 2 of the objectives completed for today. $479. Now, in the Season 4 Championship, currently open is the V for Victory time trial. Now, I'm only in Group D at the moment, but I look particularly close to Group C. So I'm thinking I can give this a bit of a go and see whether or not I can improve it. Now, it looks like the best car is the Aston Martin Vulcan AMR Pro. I don't have any of the cars fully upgraded, but this definitely seems to be the best car. So I've got 3 attempts at this, and then I'll step away and do the other time trial. Look at that. Now, can I keep ahead to this degree and turn that into a better time? Oh, I've lost it. Ah, shame. So I was 4 tenths up there. So something to work on. I mean, look at this. I'm catching. So there's got to be quite a bit of time left in this car for me. Indeed, I've even gone up. That's amazing. So there we go. Gone a little bit quicker. Can I go even quicker? I've got 2 more attempts. Have I gone up a rank? Nope. Let's have a look and see what the next group requires me to be quicker by. 0.163. I think that's easily doable. I just haven't got to make a mistake like I did there, because I was 0.4 up and I still managed to be quicker overall, even after making the mistake. So let's see what we can do. So remember that the shadow of this car is the one that had the 0.4 up and then it made a mistake. So I'm even quicker this time round, which when the error comes up, and there it goes, I'm going to fly into the lead. Look at this. That's almost a second. I'm being a little bit cautious round that bit there, but I'm still 0.7 of a second up. So I reckon I can get into Group C relatively easy. I'm going to break a bit earlier though, just to make absolutely certain. Yeah. There we go. So I think I've gone into Group C there, which I think is 25 gold. I'm not going to do another one. I think that's as good as I'm going to get for the moment. And I'll revisit it tomorrow. Yeah. Yet again, it doesn't look like I'll get into B, but that's not a bad effort from my perspective. Yeah, I'll just leave it there, I think. So that's into Group C. 25 gold potentially for V for victory. I'll come out of that, leave that there. So that's more gold on its way in a few days' time. I'll go into the time trial then for this week. I'm comfortably in C. I don't think I'm going to get into B because I'm 1.759 seconds. I need to improve by 1.759 seconds. Not sure I'm going to do that. But let's have a couple of goes and see how we get on. Is there anything I can improve on? Yeah, I've messed that up there. I'm going to turn off now brake assist for the next corner. And just lightly apply the brakes. There we go. Turn brake assist back on. Always to low. Because this corner is a bit of a doozy. There we go. Probably could have done with turning it back off there then. Okay. Probably not a lot of improvement for me on this, but let's give it a go. Let's have a look. Let's give that again. See if I can improve on the beginning. Maybe not brake quite so hard. And he's lost it again. But we're through. We're in the lead, at least against my shadow. Can I improve? There we go. Still ahead. Brake assist onto low as I'm coming into this sharp corner. I am just ahead. I'm going to turn off brake assist again because I think I can get through. Yeah, there we go. 0.3 up just about. There we go. I'm quite happy with that as well. I don't think I want to get much quicker. I'll give it another go. But that's another improvement. Ooh. I'm thinking there, oh, I'm quite close to B, but I think I've still got to knock off another second. So, yeah, 1.456 seconds. I don't think that's going to happen. But we'll give it another go. We'll give it another go. One more go. Have we got any more improvements? So at the beginning of the lap, brake assist on low. Try not to brake too hard. There we go. And again, gentle. Don't lose it. We are just about ahead. Brake assist off because I don't need it for the next little turn. I will need to brake just a little bit though. There we go. Brake assist on again. Oh, I've lost it. Ah, shame. Nah, it doesn't matter. That's a shame. But overall, an improvement. That's what you try and aim for, getting an improvement, which I have done. So I've got this time trial in C, which is 50 gold, and the other time trial also in C, but I get 25 gold. So that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Skip video. Yeah, so there we go. That's all my tasks completed. So I took the Aston Martin 177 exclusive series to 50%. I took the Ford GT exclusive series to 100%. I've raced in the V for Victory time trial, and I've moved up into Group C, and I've now got 25 gold potentially in that event. And in the weekly time trial, I've moved up a bit. I'm still in Group C, and I'm definitely going to get 50 gold, I would suggest. So that's not a bad day's effort in terms of Real Racing 3. My gold now stands at 479. That's almost 500. So that's not a bad live stream. Now, apologies if you can hear something in the background. I think somebody's mowing their lawn outside, but never mind. So tomorrow. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, there'll be a couple of things, and I did say I would come back to this. So, in terms of, okay, let's just there we go. So the other thing I've been able to do is take my road collection up to 72%, which is fantastic. That's excellent news. So again, that's the highest percentage I've had for quite some time. So that's very good. So tomorrow's live stream, I'll be doing two things. Number one, I'll be taking the Aston Martin 177 series up to 75%. And then the other thing I'm going to be doing is more of a review, because the event that opens tomorrow will be the Ford Puma Rally 1 Hybrid Limited Series. Now, if this car only requires M dollars for its upgrades, I'll do it. If it requires any gold whatsoever, it's not that I won't do it. I'll only take it as far as I can with M dollars. I intend not to spend any gold on this event. And the reason for that is because it doesn't open up any additional series. The car exists in a series that I've already got a car in. There we go. The Toyota GR Yaris Rally 1 Hybrid. The Ford Puma Rally 1 Hybrid is currently locked. So it goes into the same series. Will probably have a similar PR. Will probably require gold in the same way the Toyota does. So there's no value in terms of wasting gold. I'm not opening up any event. In addition, my understanding is the car is it will only cost you $M to buy. So my view is I'd rather earn those $M and then spend those $M to buy that car than waste 200, 300 gold competing in a series that when I win the car, I don't open up any other series. It's just too much of a cost of gold from my perspective. So I will tomorrow go in and have a look at the limited series for this car, but I'll not spend any gold. So it's unlikely I'm going to complete it. It's unlikely I'll probably get to 25%, but I will have a look at it and I will have a chat about it. And as I said, in addition, I'll also take the Aston Martin 177 exclusive series to 75%. So those are going to be the two things that I'll do tomorrow. In terms of obviously today, I've completed all the objectives that I wanted to do. So I'm quite happy with that. So all that it remains me to do is wish you all whatever's left of your day. Hope it goes very well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow's live stream will be later than what this one has been today. So in terms of UK British summertime, the live stream will be between 2:30 p.m. and 3 p.m. Friday afternoon. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you're free to join me tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye.